When you say mutual consultation, there are some important prerequisites. If those prerequisites are not followed, then there is no consultation. It would be a farce. It would make no sense. One prerequisite, or one call it assumption that mutual consultation is taking place properly, is that whoever are involved, they speak with arguments. I would say they should speak politely, not aggressively. If you are a God-fearing person, you would not want your opinion to prevail. You should be interested in letting people know what your opinion is and what are the arguments. To be honest, a careful Muslim would probably think that, look here, I don't want my opinion to prevail, to dominate. I just want it to be communicated. People should know what my opinion is and what are the arguments. So the first prerequisite is that when we are a part of a process of consultation, we should mention our understanding politely, wisely, academically, with arguments. Number one. The second thing is, all those who are involved in the process of consultation must listen to others carefully. It is so sad and unfortunate that there are many people who are fond of speaking, but they are not fond of listening. In actual fact, when they are listening, they are figuring out in their mind that when this foolish man is going to stop speaking, I am going to destroy his understanding and argument. You're not listening, because you need to listen carefully. And that is what the Quran says. The Almighty praises those people, الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلَ, who listen to the statement with attention. The Almighty condemns those people as rejected kuffar, who, when the Quran was recited at them, before them, they would say, La tasma'u li hadha al-Quran. Don't listen to this Quran. Walghaw fihi. And start making noise when it is recited. La'allakum taghlibun, so that you prevail. Obviously, the Quran for them was not a book of God. They were as yet not believers. So they said, don't listen to it. So an important prerequisite is that when you are a part of the process of consultation, listen to the other point of view carefully with an open mind. Honestly, somebody has said it, and it's not an exaggeration. That is what the spirit should be. That ideally, when you're listening to somebody else, just try to erase from your mind what your point of view is. Forget about it. And let the other view enter your mind, enter your system. And then try to figure out whether it's making sense to you or not. That's absolutely essential. The third essential thing is that if possible, as much as is possible, all participants in the process of consultation should be given equitable airtime, if not equal airtime, equitable airtime. If we are consulting each other and we have got, let's say, an hour to consult, each one of us should be given time divided by 60 minutes. Let's say there are 12 participants, then 5 minutes each. Okay, you might say that don't be too rigid. Okay, it's possible that some people might speak a little more and some others a little less. But honestly, if you decide that it should be exactly the same time, it will be brilliant, because some people are fond of talking. And they talk a lot, and they talk what is not sense. Senseless. Some people don't know how to be brief. And I'm telling you that if you really want to do proper consultation, people must practice to be brief. So that's important. And obviously, finally, when you're doing this consultation, there should be some mechanism, some system that would ensure that you are deciding on the basis of the views that have been expressed. Some people are so clever and cunning. They will let people speak and finally decide what their opinion is. So, what was the point? Just to fool people that you are a part of a consultative process. Well, consultation, if it is done properly, the decision is going to be based on consultation. And that is where the Almighty's barakah is going to lie. The decision taken by the collectivity based on proper consultation process is what the Almighty wants to see Muslims following. The conclusion is that in Islam, there is no room for dictatorship. There's no room for it. Uh, the Almighty hates it. So anybody who gets the opportunity of running the affairs of Muslims at any level must indulge in the process of consultation as and when it's needed and possible. And I must emphasize, probably have not done quite as much as I should have. What I've said is vague. You know, I think we must salute the Western society that these principles have to be transformed into proper systems, which should be ideally there in writing so that we should know what exactly is the process that we must follow.